Why do two objects with different masses spin off a turntable at the same time when placed the same distance from the origin? Shouldn't the object with a bigger mass spin off first as it exceeds the maximum static friction of the surface first? The force needed to keep something moving in a circle is mass times radius times angular speed squared. In other words, the force you need to hold an object in circular motion gets bigger if the object is heavier, if it's farther from the center, or if the turntable is spinning faster. This is the required inward force. Then we have the maximum friction that the surface can provide. The maximum friction is the coefficient of static friction times the normal force. And on a flat surface, the normal force is equal to mass times gravity. So the maximum friction is coefficient of friction times mass times gravity. This is the available friction force. An object slips when the required inward force is greater than the maximum possible friction. So we will compare the required inward force, which is mass times radius times angular speed squared, with the available friction, which is the coefficient of friction times mass times gravity. Notice that when they become equal, the mass cancels on both sides, so the final condition doesn't require mass. It might still be confusing, but let's think about it physically. Because mass appears in both the needed force and available friction, heavier objects need more inward force, and they also get more friction. And these two effects grow in exactly the same proportion. So the amount you need and the amount you have increase together. That's why mass cancels from the final condition.